So here now is Congressman Jody Arrington, Republican congressman from Texas and a member of the House Budget Committee. Thank you so much for joining us. What do you make of the chances now?
It's great to be with you, Melissa. I'm holding out hope that we can get this done and that Republicans in the Senate will not squander this historic opportunity. Look, we've been talking about this. I've been on the job 7 months. I'm a new member of Congress. Some of these guys have been talking about it for 7 years, and Senator McCain voted for a repeal in 2015. I don't know how much more process you need than the 7 years. Vote on a repeal. It certainly went through the House process from authorizing to the Budget Committee to the Rules Committee to the floor. I don't understand the hesitancy. We've got to govern, we've got to lead, and we've got to deliver on our promise to the American people.
I mean, you separated yourself from what's going on there fairly, but, still making the point that it's gone on to the Senate. They're the ones that are stomping on it and sort of dropping the ball, and also that you just got there and haven't been here this whole 7 years. Doesn't everyone ultimately get blamed with voters if nothing happens, though?
Absolutely. I don't think the American people distinguish between the House and the Senate. They just say Congress has failed to do their job.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to really hurt our base and their confidence in us. They all knew that this was, we made a promise. We said, give us the majority and we will deliver on what we told you we would do. And Obamacare repeal was our signature legislation. This would be a disaster for the Republican Party.
Okay.
And I'm hopeful we can push this through and get it to the president.
Can you turn the page and move ahead on tax reform? I mean, we're hearing that that's going to come out next week. That could really turn the page on this whole thing and get some points on the board, have a major achievement, a major accomplishment, or do you see it going down the same way?
Well, you've got 10 percentage points approximately in rate reduction tied up in health care. I think you've got momentum issues with health care. I think we're going to turn the page if we have to, and we're going to focus on things that we can tackle that I think, quite frankly, are less complicated, like tax reform. But I don't want to lose sight, and I don't want the American people to lose sight, and I don't want the folks in the Senate to lose sight. If the domino of health care reform and Obamacare repeal doesn't fall, it will make it significantly harder to get the bold reform that we've been talking about on tax.
Yeah, no doubt, but it just seems like there's no way to get it through, especially when you have senators stepping up at the last minute to kill everybody's effort.